We are live. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, break of dawning. Good morning. So, thank you for joining me this morning. I got a lot of stuff I still got to get done yet. I've been up trying to get ready. And this is a day of travel for me. So it's a lot. I was waiting on Turk to come on and start the show, but I didn't want him to be here too long, too late, where it would disconnect from the streaming. Because it will disconnect us from the streaming if we don't start at the time frame that I initiate when I set up the show, the daily links for the show. So they have a thing where they disconnect you. That's how they do it. So hopefully he's coming on. Let me see what is going on with him. Anyway, so call him and find out where him is. Because I don't know what show he thought I was talking about starting. If he was talking about starting, I was hey, I'm on the show because if you wouldn't have been on here, we would have been disconnected. It's 9:05. Yeah. And so you have to start when you set up these shows. People don't realize it's a lot to manage in the show. It really is. It's more to it than meets the eye, more to it than the person really thinks that I have to go through on a day-to-day basis with the show. So, if we don't log into the show at a certain time frame, they disconnect the whole streaming thing from Facebook and YouTube. And they do disconnect the damn thing, and then you'll go into the show thinking that you streaming, thinking that people watching you. Ain't nobody watching you. It's just It's just playing. It ain't gonna even record. It's just gonna play, and you'll be sitting here talking. Hey, everybody, God bless y'all. Welcome to In My Element with Neela and all that, and you ain't connected to not a soul. So that's what StreamYard. If you own it, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 4 minutes past 8 o'clock, they shut your stuff down. And so I had to get on here because I didn't see it live. I'm like, we got 1 minute left. And it was 8:04. I'm like, oh shit, click. You should see me clicking live.
6 minutes after the other day we came on. And they ain't turned it off.
That's because I was connected in, but it wasn't it was buffering on my end. That's the only reason why, because I had already clicked it and it was buffering. Remember the other day we was having technical problems.
Yeah.
I had technical problems and it was buffering. And so that's as long as I'm connected into the start, it'll buffer. If it buffers, fine. But as long as you hit that start before that time frame, it'll say click. You'll hear it. Actually, you'll hear it when it disconnects. It'll unplug itself from your Facebook and your YouTube. You'll hear it. You would hear it. The people who are throwing the show, the people that's watching will hear it. But they do that, y'all. That is what StreamYard does. So any of y'all use a streaming service and you set that time frame, you have 4 minutes, and when it hits that 5th minute, bam, it takes it right. And I know because it did it once before on me. I was fiddling around, realized it was like about 8:08. I wasn't connected to nothing. I'm talking, I'm like, what number is that? And I'm looking, didn't see that little Facebook up at the top, didn't see that little YouTube. See, it's right up there at the top on the right, next to the end broadcast red sign. You'll see a check mark. You'll see an F.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't see those up there, those two, the YouTube icon and the Facebook icon, that means we're not connected. Yep, that means we're not connected.
Good morning, everybody.
Him here with his new hairdo and everything.
I was dragging.
Yeah.
I got a toothache this morning.
Get you a clove, one clove, and sit it on that tooth. Yep. Clove will take that tooth pain away. That's what they got in that American Red Cross. You know, that red liquid you go to the Walgreens and buy for toothaches? And it gives you the little tweezers with the little bitty balls of cotton. You dip it in there and put it in your tooth. Same thing.
Clove oil.
That's clove oil. Same thing. Just take a clove and put it on your tooth. Same thing. And I've done it and it works. Hey, them is old Mississippi. You know, them is backwood. Hey, them old remedies your grandmama used to, Big Mama. Yeah, right. Big Mama. You don't even hear Big Mamas no more. You don't even hear people being called Big Mama no more.
Because Big Mama is 38 now.
Yeah, Big Mama's 28. 32 now. And so, yeah, honestly, Big Mama's 32 now. So you don't even hear people saying, "Hey, Big Mama," because they know they don't. Why would they call you Big Mama? You just say almost same age they is. I mean, honestly, that's the analogy of it, right? The ideology or the ideology, whichever way you want to pronounce it. The ideology or the ideology. They spell differently. Ideology, ideology. Ideology is IDI. Idiot. Idiotology.
I was watching Frances Cress Welsing, and she was talking about children not getting enough lap time. I know they're not getting enough lap time now because what they getting now is laptop. They don't get no lap time.
Where they in your lap.
And it has a lot to do with a child's brain development sitting on the mother's lap and suckling a breast for breast milk.
Yep.
And crawling.
Yep. Well, you know what? My daughter never crawled her ever. Lacey never crawled. She would look and she'd be like, and then she'd be trying to stand up. She kept trying to stand up. And I said, "Girl, look at you." I said, "Go on and crawl on over there and get the thing." She like, and then she kept trying to stand up and she'd fall. Bam. I would crack up laughing because she was so funny. She was determined to get up.
To get up and walk. She said, "That ain't how you get over there."
It was so funny just to watch her. And so she was so determined to walk. She walked her butt on over there. So did. She ended up walking. My mother was like, "What?" And I got on the floor with her and tried to make her crawl. I'm crawling like, "Come on. Look, I'm crawling." She's sitting there looking at me like,
"What you doing?"
She looked at me like I was out my mind. Like, "What you want me to do that?" Hey, I got on the floor and I started crawling and looking back at her saying, "Come on, girl, look." I put her on her hands and knees. She would not crawl. She would not crawl at all. And it shows because she got pretty knees. She ain't got them big scars.
Ain't got no scar.
None, like me. She done fell now and got a couple of scratches now. Don't think she ain't. But that crawling, she did not tear up that leg on crawling. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Divine. Good morning. Oh, Divine, by the way, I got something for you. Let me get that for you, Divine, so you can take a snapshot. Snapshot.
Well, I'm getting ready to pop me some ibuprofen.
So, Divine, everybody, was talking about lungs. Lung, bronchial, and sinus health. Lung, bronchial, and sinus health. I take it. Okay. But sometimes I know I've got allergies now because I've never had it, whereas this one side of my nose stays stopped up. It's like I got to do like this to try to open the passage up, to get the air to come in. Like that, you hear it, but like this, I got to do that just to breathe, just sometimes because of the allergies. And another thing I noticed too is when I'm in that garden, I don't know what it is, but when I'm in that garden, every time I come back in, my nose starts running. I don't know what it is, but every time I go to that garden, only when I go to that garden do that. So
pollen.
I'm wondering if it's the pollen off of the tomato plants.
It's pollen.
Yeah, the tomato plants had all that fuzzy stuff all on them, and I'm wondering if
you need to get you some. It's the sinus wash. It actually shoots it up in your nose. And it's no medicine. It's just saline.
Yeah, I know the liquid, the little round bottle with the little nozzle that do
like. No, this is a can.
Oh, yours is a can.
Pressurized.
Ooh.
Yeah, and you shoot it up in it, and get all that pollen up out of you.
Wow.
So it clears your passage so that you don't create histamine.
Well, once you do that, then where is it?
In the sink or in a piece of paper towel or whatever you blow your nose in.
Oh, when you do it, then you got to blow your nose to get it out?
Yeah.
I just thought, did it run up one nose and come out another or something like that?
It's not a neti pot. It's just a can. And it's pressurized spray saline.
Okay.
And it lubricates. It's got aloe vera in it too, so it keeps your nasal passages from drying out. You shoot it up in there, and you just hold one nostril closed and shoot the other one in there, and be over the sink, and it rinse all of that gook out your nasal passage. Then you switch and do the other side. Then you blow your nose.
Wow, never heard of that one. Then I'm go show you. Well, I'm far removed from a lot of stuff at the pharmacy.
Hold on, let me get the can.
Yep, I'm far removed from all the stuff in the pharmacy, y'all. It's just amazing because I don't. I have the crap. People tell me, "Girl, you got such and such and such and such." So this is the lung, bronchial, and sinus health. You know, once again, let me let you guys know. I'm not a doctor. A disclaimer: I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or Indian chief. Lung, bronchial, and sinus health. Natural Factors is the company. Natural Factors, made out of products out of Canada. It's one tablet, 3 to 4 times a day. Yeah. Oh, okay. Wow. Well, get out of here. I would have never saw that. Well, you know,
Everyday congestion.
well, you know, I've never seen it. I'm never in a pharmacy area. That's
drug free.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Arm and Hammer. Good Lord of mercy.
Yep.
Arm and Hammer got their hand in everything, y'all. They got their hand in everything. Hey, good morning. Hey, Carla Blackberry. Oh, okay. She sent me a photo. Thank you, Alicia. And hey, Kimberly Mixon, Rosalind, what's up with you? I'm a mama was in the house first thing this morning, baby. Karen Dickinson was in the house first thing this morning. She was the first one in the dope, for sure. Karen,
Kimberly Mixon.
I got your envelope, and I thank you. And I intend. My intentions are to be there. So I pray I get there. Come hell or high water, even if I had to drive, it'd probably be a lot easier on me too. But and plus I like having a vehicle when I go places. I can't stand being stuck. No, I need to be able to get around. I'm like, I might want to go somewhere and go see something. Okay. Because I'm nosy like that. I might want to see something. So I got to have me a vehicle. So I'm thinking about going up to Pennsylvania, Philly, for Karen and her wedding, and Marjorie is in Peoria for her wedding, and today, California, for my goddaughter's wedding.
You leave today?
Yes, all these weddings. It's a lot. It really is a lot, but through the grace of God, it's been good. It's been good. So I have a wedding to attend, and let me see something here. Yeah, I'm going there for that. That's a California wedding. And so yeah.
Emily Mixon Dixon say she used the Arm and Hammer when she was having severe sinus congestion, and it worked well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kimberly Mixon Dixon. Let me send this here. Okay, I had to do something. Okay, good. All right, and so I got that. And so it's a lot. It's a lot going on. I've been trying. One of the things I'll tell you guys about, and today is June 22nd, Thursday, you guys. So we are 8 days away from the last day of the 6th month of the year. And I had been looking, I had been putting in applications and stuff because I revamped my whole resume. Um, and hell, I got 3 pages now. I'm like, ooh, girl, you got some stuff on here, don't you? I was trying to condense it down, but no way to condense it down because it is what it is. You know, and something got to get some work because like I like depleted. And so yeah, one thing about it, you know, I had been on this thing called and it's like a personal thing, but still, it's like I had been on unemployment for a minute, right? You know, let me tell you something. It ain't nothing. You know, these little handouts and people like, well, that ain't no handout. That's money you even put into it. Yeah, it is money I put into it, but it still is a handout to me. And it's just when anytime the government or whatever it is think that they're giving you something,
They ain't giving you
giving you
sugar, honey, iced tea.
they ain't giving you Jap sugar, honey, iced tea. And he right. They ain't giving you Jap because your ancestors have already put in more than enough for all of this. We should be getting this no matter what. Unemployment.
Are we going to talk about reparations this morning?
No, we're not going to talk about reparations, but we damn near might well
That's
should.
what it sounds like to me.
That unemployment and all that, we shouldn't even have to even struggle to get that. We shouldn't even have to debate or contest or none of the rest of that crap. It should
if you have worked and paid into it for years, they should at least give you your unemployment for a year. It used to be a year.
They've shortened it down to 6 months. And from what I hear,
and they ain't shortening how much money they take out of your account, though.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
They still taking it out your check and Social Security.
So that 6 months came like that. First they tell you you got your things going till such and such.
And why they don't give if you retire and never receive any unemployment, why they don't give you your money back? They just keep it.
They send no, you don't. No, you don't. They send it to Ukraine.
Well, they do with it what they will.
Point blank. Pretty much. Okay. That's the point I was making. Okay. Like, yeah.
Everything is off the backs of the blue collar workers and the hard people that make under $100,000 a year.
Everything. We pay for all.
We pay for everybody. For the rich folks, we pay for their stuff because they don't pay no taxes.
And them bastards need to be a lot more nicer. And I'm just going to say it just like that. Because you can get some a-holes out here with money. And they forget how they got that money. Oh, your family left it to you? No, Negro. Your family left it to you through the back, from off the backs of the ones who done worked their ass off for it. So let's not get it twisted. Okay, about how you got what you got, since you think that you all got all that. You know, you get like.
That's why they keep saying. That's why they be saying, "Oh, why you guys just can't forget about slavery? That's the PS. We didn't do that. That was our ancestors." Well, we don't want to forget the past because our ancestors built this big raggedy some of them up, you know. But you don't want to compensate for it. And when we were working hard for it and trying to buy land, you took it back. We was your slaves, built everything here, including your house, nursed your kids, everything else, and then you turn around and take it right back. Flooded 60 whole black cities. You say pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Niggas is lazy. We had 60 cities with over 15,000 people, and I think it's like 26 of them. The rest, and that was a big town.
60
back
cities.
then.
60 cities out of all the cities in the United States, 60 cities. And they ain't got not one to this
And
day.
guess who did it? It wasn't no
Latino.
no KKK that came and raided it. It was the US government. They said, "Oh, we need this land because I forget what they call it, but they call it something when they need the land because it needs to be restructured for this." Or I forget what kind of stuff they called it, but it is a form of regentification.
Yeah, it's a name for it though. It's a oh God, what is it?
And they took it, and then some people they gave some money
What
for,
is
but
it
they
called?
didn't pay them
Then and
what
take
the
care of
land was
it
worth
to rehab it.
because they had houses, barns,
Okay.
you know, it was
Eminent domain.
What is it called?
That's
Eminent
it.
domain. It was an
That's
eminent
it.
domain. That's what I
Yep.
couldn't think of. It was on the tip of my. I was like, it began with an F, a E. It's eminent. I mean, I said I. It's eminent domain. Hey, Digital Share. Hey, Val.
Hey, Val, what's up? Long
Eminent
time no see. I know you've been working.
They are the ones who did it. Why mad? Cause people talking about the truth. But hey, and it's in documentation for you to get it.
Yeah, it is.
It's public information.
And
So
the most famous one out of all of them is two of them that are most famous: Greenwood, Archer, and Pine, and Oscarville here in Georgia, called Lake Lanier.
yeah,
They flooded it.
yeah. Hey, Christelle, good
With the
morning.
people in it. If you didn't leave, you thought you was gonna stay there. The Army Corps of Engineers diverted a river and flooded it.
Mm-hmm. Karen said we all worked for it. They giving our money to everyone else that haven't worked for it at all. Yep.
Yeah, because how people come over here from the Ukraine and can get Social Security, not aid. See, aid is temporary. If
I had a lady contest. I had a lady on Facebook. Was it fake? I said something under Dr. Umar Johnson's thing post.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a lady, a white woman, come back and say, well, you shouldn't put stuff in there that you don't know anything about. And can you prove that unemployment? Can you?
She want to fact check it.
Yeah, she want to fact check my that I say, yeah. I just want to tell her, go fact check Dr. Umar Johnson. Stitch, go fact check Dr. Umar Johnson. Don't come here with that old Karen stuff with me. I ain't the one. But go fact check Dr. Umar Johnson then. But
tell her to fact check this. If they didn't
fact check these nuts.
No. If they didn't fact check it, here's a fact for you that they run on the news every day.
Right.
They have spent more than $40 billion over there in artillery alone.
Yeah. Go
just in artillery. Mm-hmm. And they've sent them much more than that because they ain't telling you about the drones they done sent over there and all the secretive stuff that costs money.
Or the big old
or the people that they have sent over there to help them.
Or the suitcases full of cash that they sent to put in their offshore account.
And plenty of cash.
Did I say that? In the offshore. Oh my God, did I say that? Yeah, I did.
That's on the news.
Look,
you ain't got to fact check that because that's coming out of the horse's mouth.
She said they get it because they apply under their nationality. We don't have that. How unfortunate. Digital Share say lost my business associate age 55 to diabetes. She said she lost her business associate age 55 to diabetes. Let's talk about that, y'all. And who y'all think they plan to use it on? Huh? Okay. Mm-hmm. And eminent domain. She said they the ones who did it. Why, man? Because people talking about the truth, right? I'm gonna tell you this. She said, let's talk. We're gonna change subject a little bit. 55 years old with diabetes, y'all. I am taking this show. I'm just strongly feeling to take this show into a more naturalistic healing program show out of anything. We're gonna still talk about other stuff. But right now, my main concern, and it's not really a concern, but my main care for you all is health. Your health. People, once again, you might say, well, what's the name? I did make it to be 55. I did make it to be 60. Like, whoa, I didn't think I'd make it to be that. Really?
Well, T, look at these young kids. They don't think they're going to be 25. If you ask them, do you think you're going to get old? Man, I don't think I'm going to live past 25.
But
a lot of them don't think they'll ever see 30.
But that's because of the crime, Turk. I'm talking about the health of the welfare of our nation.
No, it's both. It's both.
It's both. But I'm talking about the foods we eating right now. These kids, their health depends on damn fools out here wielding guns and driving with their
No, and see, that's a mistake that people are making. The children are eating this garbage, and the adults are feeding it to them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's worse than what it was. It's the food ain't like when we was little.
But their health here depends on making it through the day safely, more so than a tortilla chip. You know, the scales are unbalanced. I don't give a damn how you look at it. The scales are just totally unbalanced. And there's never been a balance in the scales when it came to Black people or Latino people. Never been as balanced in the scales. And so I say that because to put here, Digital Val say that it, like Karen just said, that is so scary to hear. And 2 tax clients had all toes cut off on 1 foot. Didn't have their whole they
under 50.
Under age 50. People, this food is not the food from 1980s. It is not the food from the 50s or the 60s or the 70s or the 80s. It is not the food from the early part of the 90s. This stuff started taking a turn for the worse in 1998 is when all that food started taking a turn for the worse. Now, I'm telling y'all something I know. This is something I know that in 1998, it's been 15 years. 25 years. In 1998, food took a turn for the worse. That's when all meats were being mass produced strongly. They were being mass produced before that, but they were being strongly mass produced with chemical injections to blow the meat up, to make more of it, to make the animal fat so they could. Oh, listen. Then you're eating all this damn cheese. And I gotta say, Monday I went to a barbecue. I went to a celebration, Juneteenth and Father's Day celebration. She cooked a big old large pan of lasagna. Now I'm a pasta person. I love me some pasta. I love me some lasagna. I love me some spaghetti. Hey,
I got a Sicilian recipe that my daddy gave me.
I can eat pasta all day long. It don't make it. I'm a skinny mini, so I can eat pasta. A lot of people can't eat pasta because it's weight gaining for them. It's weight gaining for me too, but I move around.
It's according to what you eat.
Right.
If you ain't eating the meat and you eat some pasta, it ain't gonna hurt you.
Right. But the point I'm making is this.
And the cheese.
And I tasted it. I had a little bit of it. It was really good. But she fixed it with turkey, ground turkey, and all this cheese. Let me tell you, you should have seen me getting a triple glass of water after I ate it to wash it down. That stuff. Now, just a recipe for disaster. Now, I know people well, don't talk negative. We got to eat. It ain't talking negative. It's trying to wake you up to what is going on out here. This food is not the food you think it is. They just had it on Channel 9. WGN News just had something about this meat. And they just had something about the dairy a month ago. The dairy is bad. It is pussed up to the yin-yang. So you're taking, all that hucking and spitting you do when that big old yellow blop of gook stuff come out. That's what you're drinking in milk. You just can't see it. Keep drinking that milk, that dairy milk. I don't give a damn if it's 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, or no percent. It's from a cow. And they have been having recalls like a mother in the last 2 months. I think I must have got about 12 recalls on my phone in the last 2 months. USDA recalls. And you probably say, well, how she get it? I get it because automatically when you become a sanitation manager for food, you will automatically be signed up for that because you must know what you cannot serve your people, your customers right away, because this stuff comes to our phone, bam, bam, bam. All sanitation managers should be getting this. They should be getting it. If you have sanitation management certification, you should be getting USDA recalls. Now, other people can sign up for USDA recalls, but you won't be automatically included into all the stuff that food handlers have to do. So it's all about food handlers. But y'all, I'm telling y'all, I can't stress it enough. How much more do we have to keep putting on television? How much more do you have to keep seeing all these young people having ailments of people who would normally be 80, late 70s or 80s? You're having these ailments in your 40s and your 50s. We just had another guy from the post office, from the sheriff's department, 50 years old. He just turned 50. 51. He retired last year. He's dead this year. And they all don't know why. Oh, he was just retiring. He and his wife just had a beautiful anniversary, and no. He ain't here. They all just had that. You know why? Because everybody thinks to celebrate is to eat a big ass basket of macaroni and cheese, to have all the fried chicken and all that canola and vegetable carcinogenic oils. Y'all, even the oil you use to fry your food ain't even healthy for you no more. Y'all,
Have you seen the oil that the Chinese people use that they getting from out of the sewer systems and recycling that oil until they use it for cooking?
They're in their restaurants.
I don't understand it.
They don't use it for their sales. They use it for the food that they fix to sell you when you come and say, "Can I get I take a large order of shrimp fried rice?" And
See, they got this oil. They are refining this oil and selling it.
I know. It's in a big canister.
It's been a big can.
I already know. I know. I'm trying to tell y'all. You know, Turk, listen, come to Chicago, y'all, and go to them 5-star restaurants. I done been in every last one of them in the city of Chicago, okay? I done been in all of their kitchens, okay? It ain't one restaurant here I have, unless they just built it up in the last 2 years. Anything just built up since 2021, the end of 2021, December, anything that was built past, like in December, anything that was built January 1st of 2022, I don't know. I haven't been in those kitchens. But any of those restaurants that were built up before January of 2022, I've been in all their restaurants. Greektown, Wildfire, all those restaurants. I've been in them. All the Levy restaurants. Y'all know Levy organization. Levy got big money. Hey, the sons run it now. The sons and the one daughter, I think, because the mother still is alive. Mrs. Levy still is alive. Her husband's dead, and her other husband, her second husband, dead too. But she's still alive. That Levy money go a long way. But even them, I'm telling y'all, this food is not the food your grandmother used to eat. I'm just going to put it like that. This is not the food Big Mama ate. Big Mama lived to be 90, eating ribs and hog maws and fried chicken and macaroni and cheese, because Big Mama used her own food, and the meats were not mass produced like they are now.
Because most of the time, Big Mama had their own chickens.
How do you think they mass produce this meat and they're not filling those, injecting them with something? You think those animals are being born overnight? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, they got a lot of them. They just being born every night. Now we getting all this meat. Well, the animals have to come to a maturity before they can be slaughtered in order for the meat to be worth anything. I'm telling y'all, it's on y'all. But this health stuff ain't no joke. I had to my Kangen water. I got to get this filter. The filter, you got to every year, so you got to get a filter. And so I screwed up because I left mine running by accident for 3 hours. So I blew out the filter, blew it out. I was like, oh God. And I had forgot the water was running. I was like, oh shit, this water's been running for 3 hours. That water had been running in my bed. Ooh. But anyway, this purified
This is
water,
what you need to do right here.
this purified water y'all drinking. Either you're going to get some lemons and cut up in that damn purified water, and you're going to stop drinking it, and you're going to get you some spring water. That's
Grow
common.
your stuff.
Yeah. Grow all your stuff.
This is all in plant bags too.
Mm-hmm. But now, wait, we don't go into plants today because it's Thursday. Too much for plants, right? Yeah, but that
You're
is
talking about food, ain't you?
That's some pretty farming. But I don't want
to talking about food, right?
Right, but I don't want to get confused about the farming today from Wednesdays.
It's not. Ain't nobody getting confused. Food and farming is the same. Don't be trying to change the subject. Farming is food.
But the change.
I ain't talking about planting. I'm just showing we need to grow our own food.
Damn subject, okay? I don't care how you look.
No, it's not.
It was, but you weren't talking about farming. You were just wanting to show the plants, which is fine. But that meat,
can't grow that in the backyard.
That red meat,
unless you got space for it, and
that red meat,
it's illegal in most cities.
Once again, that red meat, showing you growing food,
not red meat. Period.
That red meat. Now, if you just got to wean off of meat, white chicken, only the breast, organic, not dark, because everything going to the leg, all that stress goes into the legs and the thighs of the animal. White meat, breast chicken, not the wings, only the breast. If you just gotta wean yourself off of meat, because a lot of the only kick butt part about this is that people cannot just stop cold turkey on that meat. It's such an addictive. It's hard, and I understand it. So if y'all can't stop cold turkey, reduce the red meat out of your system. Start reducing it, and get on white chicken breast, organic chicken breast, baked or broiled. Leave that darn turkey alone. That turkey has more chemicals that are carcinogenic than any meat on the market. Turkey is more killing than pork. I'm just saying. It has a high uric acid content. Turkey does. And if you look at turkey bacon and compare turkey bacon and regular bacon in the store, the sodium will kill you. Okay, the sodium content alone. We ain't going to talk about all the chemicals, canola oil and all the rest of that. The sodium will kill you, give you high blood pressure and everything else. In the turkey bacon is higher than pork bacon. Go look at it. I ain't just talking. Go compare it. Because you know we don't never believe nothing each other say anyway. Y'all know how it is. Y'all already know. Like, oh, you can hear me say it 18 million times on this show. Then you will not believe it until someone else tells it to you that possibly might not even look like me. I'm just saying. Y'all know how we is. I say we is. Because we all fall in that boat. If we ain't fall in that boat now, we have it one time or another in the story. Okay, me too. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So, that meat, that turkey, that pork, and that beef, I can't stress enough. Get off of that. And let me tell y'all why I'm telling you this. 2 weeks ago, I did something. We did. What was it? 2 weeks ago, I ate something. It was some meat. It was a meat dish. It had meat in it. It had beef in it. But I ate it. I was hungry and we were out somewhere. I can't remember where the hell I was. But anyway, I paid for it for a whole week with my complexion. I had bumps everywhere. I had a bump under my eye. Big old bump came up right here up under my eye. Right, you can almost see right there. And it was a couple of them here. I paid for it with my complexion, and I paid for it with my waist. Whoo, my stomach was tore up. Hey, Matt. Good morning, Matt. Miss you, Matt. Hey, Jonathan. Good morning, y'all. Hey, Rochelle. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. So that meat, y'all, I'm telling y'all, that red meat, I don't care how you look at it. And you know the killing part about it, it's like every holiday we think we got a barbecue and pork ribs and all that and hamburgers and hot dogs and I'm telling y'all. Oh, Monday, I was starving. I didn't eat because I said, okay, I'm going to barbecue, and I was taking stuff over there anyway. So I said, okay, what they got for me to eat? I knew they had nothing for me to really eat. So I was thinking about stopping at the store, but I was trying to hurry up and get over there because they were waiting on me to bring something, ice and stuff. So I said, okay, forget it, Neela. Don't even go. I was going to go get some zucchini and slice it up and put it on the grill. And some mushrooms, just slice them up and put them on the grill. That would have been zucchini, mushroom, maybe a tomato chopped up with it. Would have been really good. A little cilantro, a little oil on, a little olive oil, a little coconut oil, a little salt and pepper. I would have been happy woman in C's camp. But no, I sat there after having that bout now. I sat there and took a little bitty hot dog off the grill and ate it and chewed it. Didn't eat it all. It's a dog next door to where I was at Monday.
Worst thing you could eat is a hot dog and ground beef.
So I took one bite.
Scrap.
I took one bite, y'all. And let me tell you, I took one bite and I said, okay, because I just wanted something to put in my system real quick because I was getting ready to get a headache because I hadn't eaten. So I took one bite and then I tossed it over the fence to the dog. The dog even sniffed it and didn't even eat the damn thing. Wait, and it's a red bone pit bull. The dog sniffed it, licked it, went to bed, and left the hot dog on.
What kind of dog?
A red bone pit bull.
No, red nose pit bull.
Red nose, or whatever the hell they call it. Red nose pit bull. I knew he was red. Beautiful color, Turk. You should see it. Solid red, rust red. Ooh, gorgeous. Yeah. Absolutely. And she got one of them block faces. The ones that's like square box face like that. Ooh, gorgeous dog. And they mistreat the dog.
She probably either Carver or Corvino red nose.
Beautiful. And they mistreat the dog. They don't even feed the damn dog.
Back in the day, I'd have went over there with a pack of bologna and stole her.
Stole her? He ain't lying, y'all. Wait, Matt say maybe he was vegetarian. But Carla say Big Mama had a step. Next step, eating. Carla said next step is eating raw. Wait, they full of wait, let's go to the comments, y'all. Digital had 2 clients that lost all their toes off of 1 foot. That's a damn shame. That's diabetes. Yeah. They were under the age of 50. I'm telling y'all,
you know why black people have so much trouble with diabetes? The reason is we already have sugar in our melanin. The same chemical compounds as sugar is in the melanin in your body.
It is.
So when you put those artificial sugars into your body,
it's a battle.
It's in your body in the go haywire.
It's a fight
because it don't know what to do with it. Yeah, it's a battle. It's a battle. Because your body is fighting to figure out what to do with this fake sugar. Mm-hmm. Now, fruit sugars, a diabetic can eat fruit sugars all day. I ain't no doctor, but I guarantee you, I know people, including myself, that have been diagnosed as pre-diabetic. And if you eat fruit and don't eat no white sugar, well, next time you go back and they take your A1C, they'll be like, what are you doing?
Just try it, y'all.
Just try it.
Just try it.
Oh, my God.
You see?
How did you drop it so fast?
He just dropped a whole bomb on y'all. Let me tell y'all once again. that red meat. Listen, have you all ever heard of anybody that's 50 and up or 45 and up? Let's put it this way. Anybody right now that's 45 and up, have you ever heard of people in their 30s and 40s dropping dead as much as these people in their 30s and 40s are dropping dead now? Have you ever heard of it? Now, it's a lot involved with that.
Children's obesity.
It's more so than meets the eye. They're dropping dead because of their health. Bad congestive heart failure, heart attacks and strokes are killing these young people. Why are they having heart attacks and strokes at this younger age? You ain't never heard people having no heart attacks and strokes like this. It's the food. Oh, and also it's one other additive. I can't mention on the show. They'll shut my shit down. And I ain't
Don't be afraid to go to the doctor.
Yeah, look, it's one other additive that I won't mention. It says it's all because of what you eat. Rosalind said, "You are what you eat. Get off that meat. Get off that meat, y'all. You don't need damn meat to build. You don't need it. It's a lie. It has always been a lie."
Jonathan said everything in moderation. He's trying to cut out red meat himself.
I know it's hard,
Jonathan. But ain't nothing wrong with a good holiday barbecue now.
No, it ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just that. But see, if y'all go to Colombia, ain't nothing wrong with the meat. But here in America, keep eating that damn meat. Keep eating that red meat here in America. Keep eating that store-bought red meat, mass-produced.
If it's real. If it's real.
It ain't even red meat. It's colored red. The meat is tan.
It's got red. It's got bovine stem cells in it. A lot of it is 3D printed.
True meat is a brownish, black, purpley color. That's what real meat looks like when you cut open an animal. It'll be a purpley brown color, not that bright red. Like, what?
That's God.
Wait, you know why they say? God. You know what? Valentine's is red too, right? Red hearts, right? For Valentine's. That red meat mess your heart up. On top of a couple other things, I ain't gonna say on the show because I already know they'll shut me down. But anyway, that food is the number one culprit. The food you're eating, meat and dairy. Get off of that damn white milk and get off of that cheese. And let me be the one to tell you, it's hard getting off that cheese because I'm a cheesehead. I wasn't born in Wisconsin, but I'm a darn cheesehead. Since I was a little bitty baby, give me slices of cheese. Hey, all I ate was cheese and bread. You didn't have to put no meat on it. You didn't have to give me no mayonnaise. You didn't have to give me nothing. Just give me a dry ass piece of bread and some cheese. I was a happy camper. Ate cheese all day, every day for a lot of years in my life. Got off that cheese, my bowels started moving better and everything. I'm telling y'all, you should be having a bowel movement every day. One bowel movement every day. And you'll start seeing bowels once you start putting some real live food in your body. Like
see what Divine Design say? That worked for me. No diabetes. Straight fruit and no meat.
Fruit. And she ain't got no diabetes. No more. Look, and Colin say all that fast food he ate being a policeman, eating on the run. Yep. Yep. And then it's a diet. It's a diet. Wait, I love that color. Diet. D-I-E-T. Diet. She say it's a diet. Diet. Die. She said it's killing folks, and it's been.
That's what my doctor told me. Anything that you see that says diet, just take the T off of it.
Die.
Because it's going to kill you. Because it's artificial everything.
That's a good one. That's a good
one. Blackberry said that's exactly what happened to her. Juicing changed her life. Her waistline and is down, and she 30 pounds down today.
Man,
30 pounds on a woman is a lot of weight.
And also digital share Val, let me tell you this. She's right. Afraid to go to the doctors. People, go get your checkups.
Yep.
Stop playing with your darn health. Why the hell are you afraid to go to the doctor? Because you know you've been eating all this old bullshit that you know you shouldn't be eating.
You don't want to hear what you
You
don't
don't
want
want
to
to hear
hear.
what the doctor gonna tell you because you don't want no truthism in it. Oh, the truth will set you free though. It'll set you free and it'll get you back in the right mind state of mind. Let me also tell y'all about that bad food. You know why there's so many deranged BS going on out here now? It's because of the food they eat. The chemicals in the brain ain't filling with that toxic food that you put in your body. And so your brain is all scatterbrained. You can't think straight. You're doing stupid stuff. All kind of crazy hell is breaking loose in life.
And the mistreatment of the animals is in the meat. The adrenaline. This let me explain something. When you go hunting, the best way to kill an animal is what they call a clean kill. The animal never knows it's been killed. That's why they try to shoot them directly in the heart, stop the heart from beating, because then if you shoot an animal and you got to chase him down and shoot him again, he's going to taste horrible because the adrenaline is going to go through all of the meat. You eating all of the fear. You're eating every emotion that animal is eating is going to be manifested into that meat.
He's scared. He don't know what the hell. Why me? Oh my God.
He angry because he don't know what's going on. He want to fight to live. So all of those are in our meats, including the ones that are in the meat factories, because that's all they are. Because you got 2,000 cows following in a line in between two pieces of fence, and they on their way to the slaughter.
And Jonathan said they just had a neighbor attacked by a pit bull. I fed that pit bull that hot dog. I took a bite listen, y'all. It tasted. The silkiness of it was unreal.
The chew is different. That's how you know it ain't that real meat.
Yeah. The chew is different on the hot dogs. It's a smooth, silky chew. Like,
yep.
What?
That's that slime. That's that slime that they taking off of the floor in the slaughterhouses that they spray with the alcohol, and then you can sell it as beef or byproducts for meat.
And it's legal, and you ain't got to list it on your packages in America.
Sure don't.
Good old America. Y'all
70-30. Oh, this 70% lean ground beef and 30% fillers.
For y'all, Ray, trying to get rid of your black ass. They got plenty for you. This country got plenty for you. They ain't never gave you a damn thing up until this point. What make you think they finna give you something now?
When they do, they use inflation. The little money that everybody got during the pandemic, notice how inflation hit right after to suck all that money back out of the economy.
Yeah.
That was planned.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't matter who was going to be president. That was going to happen.
And Donald Trump, regardless of how much we hate Donald Trump, I really don't hate the man. I really don't hate the man. I ain't tripping on. I just be tripping on the stupid shit.
Donald just uses racism as a way of him getting in, because he know he gonna pull people out of the woodwork, out of the mountains and the back 40 and all that stuff that are gonna come out and vote for him.
But he really didn't use racism. He just capitalized off of it. You know what I'm saying? Off of their
racism. Using it, ain't it?
Yeah, but what I'm saying though, he didn't plan that. It was like, it's not
yes, he did. That was planned.
Well, the capital ignorant people
and he used ignorant people,
but
to take advantage of them. But see, this is something that white America has been doing since the inception, keeping poor whites and poor blacks separate.
Keep them niggas separate from them other niggas, because that's what they call them.
Yeah, exactly.
Separate from them other niggas.
From the wiggers.
Y'all think I'm lying? Y'all listen. Let me tell y'all something. Don't get it twisted. I have eaten every damn thing under the sun. I done had mountain oysters. I done had ribs. I done had catfish. I done had everything. Okay, I done had chitlins. I done had it all. Over the years, I've been eating this stuff. But the last 3 years, I've reduced that shit about my diet and eliminated it totally. It wasn't easy. I try to keep trying to tell y'all it ain't easy, but you have got to take a stance somewhere. You've got to say no somewhere.
If you want to live.
You've got to, I mean, what you probably say, well, I ain't have no problems. I'm fine. I ain't taking no medication. I'm fine.
Right now.
But give it time. And wait till you 60 or 70. You still want to have a fruitful life, even in your 70s or 80s. My aunt is turning 93 on the 29th of this month. They're giving her a party this weekend. I'm going to miss it because I'm going to be in California. You know, but, and I like, that would have been my mother's birthday also, June 29th. Her and my mom birthdays were the same day. My aunt, my dad's sister, my mom.
And my mom's birthday is June 30th.
And the thing is, she's turning 93. And then I have another aunt who's 95, turning 96 in December. Now, dig the move. The 93-year-old will eat everything. The 95-year-old don't eat all that damn red meat no more. And she let you know, oh, no, I don't eat all that now. I said, ain't Teresa, let me ask something. You got some collard green plants out there? Because I need to come get a collard greens so I can grow me some plants. She said, yeah. She said, girl, I ain't got no greens on my own. I ain't never did no garden. I said, Aunt Teresa, you ain't never did no garden. I said, when we was out there, my daddy was getting some. She said, your daddy was planting that stuff, girl, and getting that. She said, your aunt don't ask me nothing about no garden. I ain't got no greens though. And she said, child, I don't do. That's one. She said, that's one thing I don't do is garden. And I used to always see gardens around the house, but it was my daddy and my uncle that would start creating them gardens. And so I told her I was gardening. She said, bless your ministry. She sounded like Christelle. She said, when she said it, I died laughing because Crystal used that all the time. Bless your ministry. She said, bless your ministry. I said, well, I'm trying to walk in my daddy's footsteps. She said, bless your heart. She said, look at you, dealer. But she don't plant and grow nothing. But she don't eat what she used to eat. Once again, that was not cook her. That's all. Everybody in my family.
That's why he's big on supporting your local farmers. Not so many hands in the pot. That way, you never know what the big guys are spraying all over it.
That's exactly what happened to me. Juicing changed my life and my waistline. 30 pounds down. Carla, I saw you on that picture with Michael Collier, baby. You look good. I didn't know it was you. I'm like, who he over there all hugged up on? Oh, and then I said, is that Carla Blackberry? It was Carla Blackberry. I said, damn, she look good. And Matt, I agree with you. I agree with you, darling. And Rosalind said to get off that meat, you just have to go cold turkey. You're not eating meat. You are eating scraps and garbage. You're not even eating meat no more, y'all. That's scraps and garbage. I'm telling y'all, they got steaks now that you think you're buying steak. That's cloned meat. And they don't have to put it on the label here.
Sure don't.
And that's why they don't have to put it on the label.
They're 3D printing meat made from stem cells of bovine source.
I'm telling y'all get
meat is not indigenous to our spirit. Eating it is like being on drugs.
We got a new person. We got Katash. Katash says blood is red. Blood is red. That's it. Blood is red, but not meat. Okay, meat is not red. Not that red meat you buy in the store. Meat is a purpley brown color, once again. And if you think I'm lying, go to a farm or slaughter farm and ask, can you see what the
Katash say if he eat cheese and meat, he has a bowel movement 30 minutes afterwards, after the meal.
After every meal. Yeah, I eat cheese and meat. I have a bowel movement, but once again, we don't know who Katash is and where he come from and what his age is and what his lineage is. He might eat that. I'm trying to tell y'all, don't believe.
That's his choice. Eat what you want.
Right. Trying to tell y'all, eat what you eat.
We ain't saying you got to. If you want to live,
live.
stop. You got to back up off the meat. Simple and plain.
If you want to have a healthy life,
We ain't talking about you alive and you got a oxygen bottle on the side of your wheelchair. We're talking about you have a senior's life where you have your mobility. You can go like Jonathan and Delma. You can move around. A lot of people, Jonathan and Delma's age, ain't walking in no mountains. They ain't riding in no raft down no river because they don't even have the ability to get on anything like that or to walk through forests and woods.
Their capacity is gone. So
gone.
And time is running on me. But yeah, Katash, that's a good thing. Carla said you only go to the doctor to see how bad you messed up your body. And stress meat. Yeah, it's called a byproduct. Slime, beaks, feathers, hooves. Yep, that's what it's all.
Everything.
And Rosalind said Donald just bought what they thought they were hiding out front. And that's it. That's what I liked about Donald Trump. He exposed their mess. And they pissed off. Because they like, how you gonna come up here and tell all these niggas about what we doing? Okay, that was the main thing with them and Donald. It wasn't about him grabbing their crotch and all of that kind of stuff. It was about the fact that he talked and spoke about what they little corrupt butts was doing. And he said too much. And so that's why
he don't have no filter.
Yeah, him
on nothing and nobody.
Yeah. None. And Carla say, I saw a video years ago of a trucker who hauled for the processors for McDonald's. He was hauling chicken meat slime. I saw a video about a man who hauled for them too. And he let you see it in his truck. He showed it. He said, this is straight slime. And it never ate another nugget.
It looked like strawberry ice cream, and they just pump it right out of the side of the machine right into these big roller vats so they can go and make your nuggets and your chicken patties.
They make your nuggets and your chicken patties, and they're really good, and you really think you're eating chicken meat. You're eating chicken meat, all right. Chicken meat. You're eating a chicken meat, not chicken meat. So
and it's 10:06. And it's time for me to go.
She said 3D meat took me out. Mothership, my bag is packed. I know that's right. Remember this. Illness starts in your stomach all the time. Thank you, Rosa, for putting that there. I'm going to say it, hitting on this real quick. Illness starts in your stomach, people. Illness starts in your stomach. Anytime your stomach is not well, you're not well, look at what? Start looking at your stomach. Drink you some water.
Good health.
Get you some water, get you a teaspoon of baking soda, stir it in that water, and drink that glass of water, and let that baking soda work in your system for a minute to fuse and pull out.
Get organic baking soda.
Yeah. And spring water, not pure.
I had a friend that had cancer, and that was part of her routine to get rid of it.
Baking soda water.
Baking soda and
baking
water.
Baking soda has a
every morning.
Yes.
Every morning.
Every morning. Every morning. A cup of water with a
she stopped eating meat, and she started taking that baking soda, and she started juicing and eating vegetables.
Good for her.
She had breast cancer full blown, and she had to get a mastectomy, but she's alive. They gave her some new breasts, and she looked just as good as she did before she had the mastectomy, and she is doing very well. Her and her husband is happy, strong, walk every day, ride bike. She ain't got no signs of cancer in her body whatsoever.
And Carla saying,
I'm just saying, there's natural ways for you to cure yourself if
but
you
the
do
body cures
the right
stuff
thing.
If you go about it right anyway. And like Carla said, go take a good sugar honey iced tea. Go take a good shit.
Yep. And turn around and look and see what's in your stew. How do you know if you got blood in it or parasites moving in it or anything? People talking about, how you look at your stew.
If you see bubbles come out from your poop, the bubbles start coming from the toilet bottom of water and come up to the top. That's a parasite in your poop, a live parasite in your poop, because they breathing. They breathing underwater. You see them little bubbles start coming to the top of the water after you look at your poop? That was a parasite in that water, breathing. They were alive in your body. They dig holes into your intestines, intestinal walls, and that's where they sit.
And that's where they live.
That's where they sit and kick it.
That's why when people eat, and you'll be full but still feeling hungry because you ain't getting no nourishment.
The parasites ate it.
Yeah.
So everybody, just know the food we eat is not the same food our big mamas ate 30, 40, 50 years ago. Okay, it's not the same food. Try your hardest to get off that red meat and off that dairy. That dairy.
50 days.
And look at Turk. Look at his skin, y'all. Look at his complexion.
50 days.
And all that light, he was still looking dark. Now look at him. He looks just as bright in all that light.
I ain't got no light on.
But
that's the sunlight, and it's cloudy outside.
Look at him then, y'all. Remember, y'all.
And I don't have no grease on my face.
And look at him, y'all. Remember about a month ago, about 2 months ago, y'all saw Turk on here. Go back a couple of months and look at Turk. Look at his skin and see if his skin looks as clear as it does now. Nope, it don't. I'm going to tell you it don't, because he had a dark patch on one of his cheeks. You had a dark patch on your cheek over there. Yep, that's the one. And yep. And look at his eyes. They wide open. Wide open.
The white is getting clearer.
Yes, and white. Look at mine. You see it? Yep. Your whites of your eyes even get clear, y'all. Look at that.
Y'all see Will in there now? The plant-based beast. My mentor. Between him and T, they gonna make sure I make it.
Say, look, I'll curse him out in a heartbeat. Drink it, damn it.
No, my hair isn't braided. Jonathan is locked up.
So look,
my locks are braided. Yeah, it's braided, but my locks are braided.
Eat papaya seeds for parasite cleanse. Papaya seeds are good. I love the little black seeds in papaya. Just take a scoop of them, just swallow it straight down. Chew a little bit, break it, and just swallow it. Then papaya seeds and pull them parasites out too. Turk, you need to go get you a colonic. Andrea.
Yeah.
You need to get a colonic. Will said them damn plants sure do work. They sure do. And Jonathan said, cool. And damn right they do. Let's go, squad. Yeah, sorry, I don't look at my poop that close. Jonathan said, sorry, he don't look at his poop that close. Not Mr. Cardiac Nurse don't look at his poop that close.
No, because he'd take a stool sample and put it in a bag and give it to his doctor.
Right. He don't have to get it to his doctor. He can just take it to the clinic himself.
Y'all run this through the computer right quick.
Y'all better know who y'all working with.
Yes,
y'all better know who y'all dealing with.
Don't think him and Delma ain't healthy. You see them. Y'all must don't see what they be traversing. Yeah. You see all them stairs when they was in Mexico. They was going up. Yeah. You ain't going up there, then you ain't in good shape.
But did you see them when they was?
How about your knees bad? And all that stuff.
Doing all that walking in Africa and all the other places they been. Oh, okay.
In the jungle in Colombia. Going to the waterfall. It ain't you park your car and walk through the lot and you like Great America. As soon as you open the gate, look at that.
Right. Look at that. You silly. Everybody, God, he said, we are very healthy, thank God. And that's a blessing, Jonathan. It really is. Everybody, to God be the glory. We got to get out of here, though. I got a flight to catch. And I just want to let y'all know, love, peace, soul, and hair grease. And if your scalp is itching, please wash your hair before you condition. I know I told y'all that before I did the other one, because I do want y'all to reach back and give back, though, because somebody needs you bad. Someone needs it. And if the spirit is placed it on your heart, please do not ignore that spirit. And like what's your name say, some can't breathe after 3 steps. Some people can't breathe after 3 steps. Yep. And Jonathan said, I still have some work to do though. But you're doing good, Jonathan. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing good. And reduce that red meat out your diet. Get off that red meat if you can. Yep. So that you can do even more better. I can see you and Delma in y'all 90s climbing them steps, okay? And like, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? Look, one of them things. I don't know, y'all coming. Look, we'll say peace. Look, and I'm telling y'all, to God be the glory. That red meat. Hot dogs, Polishes, bratwurst, all that. Italian beefs, all that. And I got to say, I sell Italian beefs because people gonna eat it. People gonna eat it. They better eat it. But my quality of meat is a quality meat. Okay, it ain't the same shit.
Yeah, if you gonna eat red meat, get some good red meat. Don't be going to
Quality,
little cheap stores and getting your stuff.
quality,
Get
and
get you
don't
some stuff from, what's the name of it, Whole Foods or Sprouts or something like that. Because at least get grass fed,
uh,
humane killed beef.
yeah, because I'm telling y'all, this food, it's in the food. It's in the food. It's in the food. And the chemicals that you put in your body with all these medications. But it's in the food. To God be
Lord, I'm finna give up the fish because I've been watching some videos on the parasites in
on
the
the
crabs and everything else.
I'm telling you, that's the bottom feeders. Of course it is. That's why I was telling you when you were when you were going through your thing, I was like, you might want to leave those shrimp alone for a minute, because shrimp can bring a lot of parasites into your body, and you trying to keep your body.
And mercury.
Yeah, and oh, by the way, wild caught fish is even starting to be high in mercury content. That's sad.
Well, everything, because they ruining the water.
Y'all, I'm just saying.
Jonathan said he was addicted to bratwurst when he lived in Germany.
I know. My daddy was too. I liked it when I was little, only if they were on the grill. Otherwise, you couldn't give me to eat them. I didn't like the taste of them. I'm glad I didn't like the taste of meat when I was little. I was never crazy about meat, even as a kid. Now, ribs, yes, I loved ribs. Chitlins, yes, I ate a lot of pork. I didn't eat a lot of beef. I didn't
Will
like
say
the
he
taste.
get plant-based Italian beef.
Yeah, I had. That's what I had.
Buona, I guess
Buona
that's
beef.
how you say it.
They got a plant-based beef, Italian beef. Buona does. That's what I sold at the pop-up.
And shrimp is high in cholesterol.
High in cholesterol. So you got to watch your seafood intake as well. People, to God be the glory. Blow out one good time, shall we all? Take one good deep breath in and hold it. Exhale. Take another deep breath in and hold it. Exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale. Turk, your breathing is getting better too. I can hear it. You're taking deeper breaths. You're holding it longer. To God be the glory. Lord, thank you for another brand new day. Hallelujah. Thank you for lifting us up out of the clutches of hell and sin and just covering us on a protective basis day to day, keeping us safe and sound. Lord, thank you for covering our children, protecting them on a day-to-day basis as they go and come to and fro. Lord, thank you for clearing the roads, the grounds we travel, the roads we travel on, and the grounds we tread upon, and the airways we fly through, or the waters we sail across, making our arrivals and destinations safe, sound, and complete. We are forever grateful. Lord, thank you. Thank you for all things and everything, for each and every waking moment of our lives. Lord, we're just forever grateful for all the protection, all the healing, all the direction, all the governance that you give us, all the information that comes from the main sources. You, Lord, have been giving us all of what we need each and every single day through people, through resources, through books, through channels, through everything. And we know that it is up to us. You can lead the horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And Lord, the choices that we make in this world, we pray that those who are making choices are making them for the better of themselves, and not just making choices to eat good or healthy or bad or whatever the case may be, but those choices that they're thinking about, that they're the ones that they're taking, they're thinking about sincerely and deeply enough and researching it before they make a stance on what it is. Lord, we thank you for the opportunity to be mobile, for life, for breath, for all things that we need to go about our day. We thank you for each and every waking moment of our lives. And we all come together from all realms of the earth. And we all say, to God be the glory in the mighty name of Jesus. And we all say, amen, amen, amen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to God be the glory. Everybody, tomorrow, Friday, June 23rd, I will be with you guys for one quick 40 minutes. I think it'll be for me because we have a lot we got to do. We're getting there tonight. Once we get there, there's a dinner. We got to rush to the hotel, get dressed, buy it, and run back to the dinner thing. It's a private dinner for us. The parent, the aunts, the parents, the close family members, and the godparents. And so at the mother of the bride's house. And so which is my Ace Coon Boom, my Puerto Rican sister from sales. We've been in sales for years together. Maggie Gonzalez, Herner, and that's my girl though. That's my rock. I ain't gonna lie. That's one of my rocks in my life is Maggie. And so to God be the glory. So wish me well, pray for me. We traveling today. But you'll see me on the show tomorrow. So one thing about it, we started 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, y'all. 8 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna be done by 9 o'clock tomorrow. Okay, we're gonna be done might be before 9 o'clock tomorrow because 8 your time is gonna be 6 mine. Okay, and we got a long night tonight, so I'm gonna be up quick, do the show, poop, and I'm gonna try to take another nap. But we ain't trying to sleep our day away either because we want to go do some sightseeing. Because what's name has never been to California. So this is going to be a great trip for them too. So they've never been to California so we're going to be doing a little sightseeing. So that's it. Thank you, Karen. God bless y'all. To God be the glory. Everybody will see you tomorrow bright and early right here on In My Element with myself, Neela, your host of the most, and my co-host, Turk, co-host for the roast, Turk. And so we'll see y'all then. Thanks, y'all, for the blessings on traveling. Thank you so much. To God be the glory. He went before me already and cleared the roads I travel and the grounds I tread upon, the airways I'm flying through. Hallelujah. He gonna make my arrival destination safe, sound, and complete. I'm a firm believer on that. He gonna put me on both my feet, solid, sound, and standing strong. To God be the glory. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Be there or what?
Be square. We'll say they got plant-based shrimp. I got to find them.
Oh yeah, they got plant-based shrimp.
Plant-based jumbo shrimp.
Yeah, they nice little prawns. Yeah, they little prawns. Yeah. And the Italian beef. Buona beef. You can find it at Pete's Market or Whole Foods might have it. Whole Foods might have it. It's in the freezer aisle. You got to put a little seasoning to it though, because the juice you already know that, right? Okay, so I just want you to know that, okay, because you already know we ain't cooking, okay? Just so you got to put a little flavor to it. So to God be the glory, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Peace.